All right, we'll take you live to the Northwest as soon as the President speaks, but let's focus on another matter rearing its ugly head again this week. Eskom saying that the municipal debt of 13.5 billion rand can no longer be its problem alone. Government and Parliament needs to step in and assist. And of course, this comes as Eskom is facing numerous woes, a crisis in terms of accessing coal supplies, huge over expenditure on capital, and this leading to concerns that we could even have blackouts this winter. We're now joined by Nhlanhla Ngidi from the South African Local Government Association, or SALGA, to focus on the municipal debt. Thank you for being with us, Mr. Ngidi. What is SALGA's stance on the issue?
Good evening, Francis, and the viewers out there at home. First, I think before I talk about the SALGA stance, or maybe the SALGA stance, we've been always vocal about it. Eskom sustainability is everyone's concern, even SALGA's concern. The municipalities, SALGA has always advised that municipalities must pay Eskom. Those who can must pay Eskom, but also we must take into cognizance that there are also some systemic and structural issues that are causing some of the municipalities not to be able to pay. Some of them are even beyond the municipality's control.
What are those?
One is the economics that we're working in right now. The ever-increasing prices. Right now, Eskom is going all around the country to increase the electricity prices again. What happens when the prices of electricity increase? You've got people that are already stretched out there and they are sitting in the municipal boundaries. And those people are the first one to default against municipalities. Yeah. You've got companies that are closing down. They are sitting in the municipalities' boundaries. Then what happens? The municipalities under-recover on their revenue. And in turn, then they are unable to even pay, not even Eskom only, other debtors that are actually the municipalities are supposed to pay.
Let's just outline the issue. So if Eskom has a direct customer, it can just cut off services to that direct customer. This is when Eskom goes through municipalities, the municipalities pass the power on and collect the debts. So Eskom has no recourse but to cut power to that entire municipality if it's not paying. How do we determine now which municipalities are really struggling because of the economy, like you say, and which ones are simply not being efficient in collecting that power revenue?
Thank you for the question. This is in twofold. One, Eskom, we agree with Eskom that government now needs to step in. And two is, to cut off the municipalities, it's really not going to help. It's not going to make the money to come from somewhere. It's only going to cause unrest. It's been causing unrest. And as SALGA also, it's been our stance that we actually always, propose to Eskom and engage Eskom that the cut-offs are not going to help. Instead, they are making municipalities to be more into trouble with their customers. They get more legal, attacks, against them from the customers that are actually paying.
Can we clarify the situation right now? Because there are service interruptions. Is that still the case in some municipalities? So Eskom is cutting off sort of in the day, but you can still go and have a bath and switch on the lights at night.
Yes, I think the strategy of Eskom is actually to switch off on demand times, where the municipality and the customers will feel the pinch the most. Yeah. I think it's more to draw the attention to the municipality's leadership and also maybe even to the country that this is happening. People will start toying and have unrest, and then in turn, whoever that wants to listen will listen to what is happening in that particular municipality.
Okay, so what is the solution? How do you get the municipalities to pay? How do you come up with a payment plan that they can adhere to? What must happen now? The municipalities, we assist municipalities to have affordable payment arrangement with Eskom. But some of the payment arrangements are really not affordable and not sustainable for municipalities. And are there any that are working right now that we can say at least that's a municipality getting itself out of the hole?
There are those that are trying to pay, but the problem is the money is not coming from the customers of municipalities. It's not that the money is not coming from the municipality itself. We have done an in-depth study around the municipalities that are actually owing Eskom, and it's obvious, and you can see that there really is no money to actually pay Eskom. Municipalities also resort...
But then are the municipalities being proactive and cutting off power to those specific clients? Because that's how you get people to pay, unfortunately.
Yes, municipalities do that. They do cut, but also they are experiencing a lot of theft within their jurisdiction as well, which is something they are trying to deal with. There's a lot of losses that that are not accounted in the municipal networks, and it's basically because there is that culture that we have developed as the country of not wanting to pay for the services.
So I'm still not hearing the solution to a serious problem when Eskom's in trouble.
I will get there. I think SALGA has called for some fiscal injections to some of these municipalities that are really cannot, pay
so
Eskom.
Basically bailouts from government, provincial or national.
That bailout part, it must not be money that get into the hole.
Yeah.
These municipalities also must have turnaround strategies to turn themselves around and actually address all the issues that they have internally that are causing all these problems. If you don't have staff that is supposed to do revenue management and revenue control, you need to actually beef up that. But if you are getting that bailout, your turnaround strategy needs to be something that is pragmatic, something that can actually see the light of day. So
is government open to bailouts?
Look, the fiscal is strained. The fiscal is strained. We will have to talk to National Treasury. National Treasury will have to look at how can this be done, because before, National Treasury has resorted to actually pay Eskom from the equitable share of municipalities, which has also been shrinked by the government in any case. Yeah. And equitable share is not just for electricity, it's for all other services that our municipalities are supposed to do that are not bringing revenue, but municipalities are still supposed to actually provide those services.
So for taxpayers listening, for me, alarming that there could be more bailouts again, and I don't think people understand SALGA's role. Just tell me, as SALGA, what do you think your role is here? What will you be doing on behalf of taxpayers to sort this out?
SALGA is doing a whole lot of things. The bailouts, it's actually not just one solution. We have proposed that fiscal injections need to be done on those that cannot pay Eskom. You look at their structures, you look at their business, you look at their customer categories, then you can tell these municipalities will not come back from this. So there we are proposing fiscal injections. On other municipalities, that is where, when we see that this municipality can actually collect and pay Eskom, we always advise, please pay Eskom. All the time, it's our priority that Eskom must be paid. But those municipalities also, they also have those, a lot of these challenges within them, the skills and all the the critical skills that are lacking in the country, not just in the municipalities. So the turnaround strategies needs to come from government as a whole, which is why I agree with Eskom that now this is no longer a municipality Eskom problem, it's a country problem, and government needs to come in with the solutions that are pragmatic. And maybe bailout is not a very sustainable way to do it, but we need all of us with government to actually work on a solution that will actually be practical and not just cut off municipalities that in any way are unable to pay.
All right, so very hard issue. Thank you very much, Nhlanhla Ngidi from the South African Local Government Organisation, SALGA.